Welcome back to Let's Play Alpha Protocol. Let's go up here. Let's not get caught on the guardrail because of the camera. Alright, so let's check our email. Oh, we got new stuff. And just archive that, and we can reply to this one. Okay, for this one, I think you can reply with either the brief or the cordial one, and I think it will still get you either a bonus, but I think there's a smaller one for one of the other ones. Obviously, there's still one bad one. I don't care about Shahid. Just check the clearinghouse. I haven't played in a while, so I'm going to have to try and remember exactly what I need to sell. Subsonic rounds, we don't need those. We're not using our sniper rifle for stealthy things, so let's go ahead and get a first aid kit just to even it up. And the mission we're going to do today is not too long. It's pretty short if I remember correctly. I mean, all you gotta do is you gotta go to this warehouse, beat up a couple dudes, and check this computer, and that's all you really gotta do. So there's a payment concealed in the briefcase somewhere. Not a whole lot of intel, but, you know, what can you do? Okay, so let's get started. And line it up. That's what you get for being here today. Just like your friend's not going to get much better. This little first opening section, you know, it's only 2 dudes, but it gives you a really nice opportunity to get some gels.
Everything? No, I think we will need more than that.
Alright, and there's just a little bit of extra stuff here. Extra money is always nice. You want to just try and keep an eye out for that. Let me go ahead and adjust my mic real quick. There we go. This thing slides off my head too much. Okay, we just need to get in here. Cutscene ensues.
But I don't know what has happened in Moscow. I know nothing about these shipments.
We will see. I thought you made sure we weren't being followed.
Oh man, Marburg's gonna be pissed.
Better clean up this mess then.
Russians. What the hell are they doing?
I love how they were casually talking to each other as gunfire. And, anyone who's ever fired a gun in real life knows guns are loud, very loud. Like they will damage your hearing if you're not wearing ear protection. So they wouldn't be able to just talk like that, but that's just a little thing about the hell. The point is, our fists are still a very viable choice, but so is chain shot. And here, it's not so hard to see because everything's nice and dark. Unfortunately, we only had 2 in line of sight, like I was just over. That's the thing about third-person views, is you can get your field of view cut off. The thing about this place is that it's really tough to get some cover without at least running through line of fire for just a little bit. There's lots and lots of guys, but they're fighting each other as well as you, so you can use that to your advantage. And I did call on the rail and shot in the chest a couple times. It's not going well. Let's just chill out in here for a little bit. So we don't necessarily make ourselves a smaller target. There's a health kit. Yeah, we want our endurance to recharge. Our health is, you know, we can deal with having a little bit of health missing. It doesn't affect our accuracy or anything in any way. Our endurance is just what we're going to keep since it recharges. Thankfully, that guy was firing an SMG, just, I say, as he shoots me several times with near perfect accuracy. Normally, SMGs don't have that great of a chance to hit you. It's still uncharged, but that's alright. Just go ahead and get rid of this guy. Your red jumpsuit offends me. I really hate this mouse moving, so I'm trying to aim a shot at that guy and it just doesn't work out, so. You must face the jumpsuit mafia head on. Except for this guy, he's gonna get shot. I'm tired of him. You know, they made Marburg's men out to be like super, you know, elite troops trained to perfection. And there are none of them left. They got overrun by untrained mafia, or untrained Russian mafia types. Good job training them, you know, that way. It just worked out so well, didn't it? We used an EMP, but it was a waste of time because this is a room we've already been in. So now I feel like an idiot. So what we want is actually up here. And as you can hear, there's cop cars in the distance. There's also dudes that come through windows.
Got you, Copso.
I like how that grenade hardly did anything to us. Remember, kids, in this day, grenades are worthless. Incendiary grenades are nice, though. Because fire actually hurts people. Unlike those silly explosives, they don't do anything. Alright, so what we want is really over here.
Mike, the police channels are lighting up. Are you still at the warehouse?
I interrupted a lethal question and answer session. Getting some additional data now.
Well, the authorities are on their way.
Almost done, but I want to know who they were torturing. Let me ID them and then I'm out of here.
All right, but hurry.
Alright, so now all you gotta do is get in there and check the
You've
body.
got less than a minute.
Maybe level up. Awesome.
Mike, get out of there.
Gee, I sure hope they don't check for footprints. Seriously, forensics would have a field day with this. And my frame rate is just going nuts today. Not appreciating that too much, but not everything goes well. That definitely could have gone better. We had to use a few more medkits than we were supposed to, but that's alright.
Madison? Madison, are you here?
Anything on the news?
Nothing about Marburg. Marburg was able to get the munitions into the country through Al-Samad, but the warehouse was the destination of the bombs.
He wasn't planning to destroy the warehouse, though, right? Was he planning to store the bombs there, use them later in Rome?
That doesn't make much sense. The warehouse was on the outskirts of Rome. There's plenty of other storage areas he could have used.
So there was something special about that warehouse. Its inventory. It's mostly art and museum pieces, right?
I could call up the inventory and see if there's any possible name or location connection.
Were any of the warehouse pieces outbound through customs? Maybe he was smuggling weapons and art pieces.
I doubt it. It looks like the pieces were intended for a museum in the city. Although... Wait, no. Some of the pieces had already been shipped out.
To where? I used to work part-time in restoration in one of the museums. I may be able to help. It's actually part of the reason Marburg hired me, I think.
Marburg hired you because you used to work at a museum?
Yeah, the Museum of Art in Rome. I think they have an exhibit on the Crusades showcase there now. What's wrong?
Some of the pieces in that warehouse. I'm certain they were from that museum.
He's going to bomb the museum. But why?
I have no idea, but that's his target. I need to get there before he does.
Alright, so let's distribute our skill points. Just get them out of the way. Let's see. Probably should put a couple more points in toughness. More toughness means more health, and more health is always nice. Martial, oh, jump hit, yeah, we should do that. Jump hit is a nice skill. Alright, so that's it for skill points. Okay, so now next time oh, actually, we should check our email because I saw we had new ones. Let's go ahead and get that out of the way. Nope, just one. It's more about the server. Alright, so let's go ahead and get the clearinghouse bit out of the way for next time. That way we don't have to start off with it. Let's check and see. We have flechette rounds, we don't need those. Alright, so buy some EMP charges and some first aid kits. And information, always nice. Not a whole lot of intel, but we'll deal with that when we get to there.